Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host, and of course I always have so many different guests on and producers and everybody else. Now you have recently, you were on my show before, right?
Yeah, I have, yes.
Yeah, you were on my show, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago. And now you have your own company. Who were you with then? You were with...
It was with my former company, Lazy Eye Productions.
Lazy Eye Productions. What's going on with them? Or you don't know? You don't care?
It's pretty much in limbo. I mean, I still co-own it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shane. He knows who he is. No bad blood there.
And you go under George Elias, or what name do you go under now?
It's just me. George Elias Presents.
George Elias Presents.
Just Google it. You can find me that.
And George, you're actually a producer, director.
Everything. I actually a writer mostly. But the thing is, I got tired of being told no.
No, for what?
For anything. Like, I'd bring ideas and they would be like, oh, there's no audience for it.
Yes, but you cannot give up. That's one thing you have to learn.
Oh, no, but here's the thing. That's why I just became a director.
So you became a director. Yeah, but you've also still got, if your passion is your writing, there's somebody going to... there was a story I was reading the other day, and it was about a young guy who went to Silicon Valley, and he wanted some money, and I guess he was asking for too much, and he was about to get up and leave. He spent all his money, everything was gone. He was about to leave, and he got a phone call. And the phone call was, they liked his project, but they were only going to give him $150,000. But only $150,000 was more than enough for what he wanted, but that created and started his whole project. He's now a very wealthy man, extremely wealthy. But he didn't give up. So that's what I'm saying with your writing. You can't give up. It's like something, when it's within you, you've got to keep it going. But don't listen to everybody because, you know.
Well, I agree completely, but what I was saying
is... you need money, right?
Yes, yeah, unfortunately. But the thing is, well, fortunately and unfortunately. Well, what I meant with becoming a director is that it was difficult to try to get just that one chance. So I said, you know, I'll make my own chance. I'll make my own way.
Absolutely. So that's a very good way of doing it.
So
no one else will do it, I'll do it.
When people were telling me, oh, there's no audience for it, it says who? You? So now, fine, I'll make it, and here you go.
Well, that's their thought.
Exactly.
And then sometimes their thought isn't really the mainstream, or maybe what you might ask somebody else. Oh, I love your idea. It's absolutely great. But then oh no, you'll never get there. You'll never do it. Well, you can't listen to those people.
Oh, exactly.
That's what the world is. So in all that, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. George Elias Presents is officially 1 year.
1 year.
It's 1 year since I've just gone solo.
Okay.
I'm finished up my first feature film. It's called
a feature film. All right.
It actually comes out next month. It will be online. I'm releasing it for free to people because I want to. It's more about just showing this to people that it can be done.
Yes.
You know, because I've met a lot of up-and-coming filmmakers that they're like, oh, I can't make a feature film because I don't have a crew. I don't have that much money.
Oh no, come on! You can always get a crew together.
There's always
a way, and that is one thing that I will definitely say. If you listen to other people and they say you can't do it,
no.
You've got to, and that's what I do. And they don't, you can't do this, you can't do that, you're too old, you're too young, you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're too da-da-da-da.
The trick is you hear them, but you don't listen.
Yes.
Because it just goes in and out. It's like the background noise. You hear it, but you're not paying attention.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I learned that many years ago on set.
Yeah, exactly.
You learn not to ever hear anything that goes on while you're on set talking. You don't blink and you don't say, well, what is that and what's happening? You don't do that.
Oh yeah, and if there's children around, nieces, nephews, kids, whatever, you really learn how to zone out.
Yeah, you know, because you really want to zone out.
Yeah, I have a nephew, and sometimes you just learn to zone him out, and it's okay. I mean, I love the guy. So, you know, I love you. So but yeah, I finished it up. It's called The Movie.
Okay, The Movie.
Yeah, literally, it's called The Movie.
Okay.
And it's more of a commentary on political correctness.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's basically my way of showing how I feel. Don't get me wrong, political correctness is a good thing.
Yes.
You know, it's a double-edged sword though. It's good, but at the same time, it can also be like a stranglehold. Like I feel that it's starting to become so everybody's scared to breathe now.
Well, they're scared to say anything in case they say the wrong thing. It's like we've got a lot of these sex things coming up that happened 20, 30, 40 years ago, and I'm thinking, well, and I'm always thinking of a sex problem with a young girl and an older man.
Yes.
That's what how I look at it. Absolutely. But then when I see these sex things going on when they were both the same age, I'm thinking, hang on a second. Yeah. You know, when you're both the same sort of age, you know, I always think it definitely takes two to tango, and it's never one or the other. That's how I look at it. So, but obviously a lot of these women are looking at it a totally different way, and I don't disagree with you, because if it's hurt you and you know, you did 2 or 3 movies, and now you decide to attack someone. Don't know about that.
Well, the movie, with this movie, I have a teaser trailer out right now. It's on YouTube and on the Facebook. Again, just George Elias Presents.
George Elias Presents.
Yes, Elias. George, George. I'm pretty sure people know how to spell that one.
I hope so.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. But the way I tell people is if you can find something to... If you get offended by anything in this movie, wow.
Really?
Like I'm
Huh?
I'm marketing it as the most politically correct film ever made.
How to be politically correct?
No, not how to be. No, it is.
It is.
Like I am that. That's how I feel about this movie. Like if you can find something offensive in this movie, like, man, I feel bad for you.
So it's not how to be; it's how it is.
Yeah, it's basically here's how I look at it is. You know how as society progresses, it's like political correctness, again, it's a good thing.
Yes.
Right? To a degree. I look at it as like kind of like an oven dial. If you just go all the way, you know what I mean? It's unbearable.
Yes.
And if you're trying to cook something, it's going to burn up.
Yes.
And here's the thing is I feel society's just doing like this. It's just going up and up and up. And this is basically it to max.
Yes. They've maxed themselves out.
No, I mean this movie
this is the max.
It's PC all the way to the max.
All the way to the max. So
Yes.
it's explaining everything of how... Well, not explaining, I guess it's how it is.
You're just going to have to wait and see.
I'm going guesswork on this. So what else? This has come out, you finished it, what else you got coming up?
I have a couple of, I'm doing these things, they're called, short videos are called, I always make short films, of course.
Yes.
So I'm very big on giving people opportunity.
Yes.
Because this town has a lot of unrecognized talent.
Oh, incredible. That's why I have my show. This is why I have people on my show, because there's unrecognized talent. There is so much talent in Vegas, it's unbelievable.
Yes.
We never see it.
Unfortunately.
So I try to get it out. So anybody out there that's a little bit sort of not out there and not doing anything, come on my show. We'll give you some publicity. Absolutely.
Reach out to me. I'll put you in something.
Yeah.
I'm bound to find something for you.
Yes.
And that's what I tell people is if they have no experience speaking on camera or they get nervous,
it's okay.
Make it a silent film.
Make it. All right. Hugh and Hal Roach.
There you go. She put it up. And I always make short films. I have an avant-garde series. You know, it's just stuff that's very from the left. You know, it's things. There are films that I make that I find things beautiful, like the beauty that I find it. Like one I made about my girlfriend. Shout out to her. I love her.
That's not the one here today. This is a different...
that's her, but I don't want to put her up left because I don't know if she'll get embarrassed.
She won't get embarrassed.
Okay, well then, hon, you're behind the camera. I see you right now. I love you. Mwah, there you go.
See, look, it's not lovely. Now we got, why not?
Crystal.
Why can't you let people know you love someone?
Oh, you should see my page.
Oh,
She's in one of my films now. She's in one of my films.
Okay.
Got you. There you go. See?
There you go.
I'm even sweating a little bit because of that. So there you go. So anyway,
everybody gets a break. That's what life is all about.
Except you. You're always busy. You're always working.
I know I'm always working, but I still need a break. Everybody needs a break.
When do you sleep? Like you're always like.
Well, I don't sleep that much, but.
Yeah, like respect. I don't know how you do it. I can't. Like,
I got a gang all over the place.
I need at least 20
But I have
minutes.
there's a Christina out there that's doing some media for me, and it's a place where you can have all your media together and you put it all together and it goes out to everybody. I haven't had time to get to it yet, but I'm going to do that. So that'll save me some time to do something else.
That'll give you the moment to breathe.
No, to do something else. I'll figure something else to do.
Stretch. Shout out to your producer Stephen.
But I do get time sometimes to go into the garden and get my vitamin D, because you have to get some vitamin D. So sometimes I do go out in my garden and just relax a little.
You have a garden?
I have a garden.
Nice.
Yes. It's a very tiny garden. It's not a garden I'm used to, but it's a little garden.
I have a parking space.
Which is
not the same.
But it's still something. You can go out there and sit in your car.
To a degree.
Great idea, right?
You can make a film out of that. You can make a film out of anything. That's one thing I tell people. And here's another thing I want to say to the local filmmakers out there, the ones that are barely starting.
Okay.
You're going to hear this a lot as you're coming up, especially in this day and age as it progresses. There's a lot of people that are more focused on your equipment than anything else. Don't let that discourage you. If you only
they want to take it?
No.
Oh.
No, what I mean is...
I had that experience once.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, me too. I won't mention his name because I won't embarrass him too much, but he knows who he is.
Yikes, okay.
Oh, yes. He knows who he is.
Oh, no, what I mean is... I've met some filmmakers that all they have is a cell phone. They just have like a little cell phone. They're like, I don't have anything else. It has a camera. There's filming software on it. Use it.
Yes.
Editing things. There you go. And they're like, I don't have a good microphone. Make it a silent film. You know what I mean?
Brilliant ideas.
There's tons of ways.
Just put music behind it.
Exactly.
I do boomerangs, and they're silent, and I put music behind them. Sometimes I didn't even have music, so I put a little something on there to make something out of it, because I thought, well, it can't just be film that. So I put something on it.
My girlfriend's the one who does that. She's a smart one.
Yeah.
You know? Like me, I try to do the boomerang, and it just doesn't come out right.
Well, I don't do boomerangs. My producer, Steve, does the boomerangs.
Shout out to Steve.
A shout out. Oh, he always gets a shout out. I love my producer.
Is he blushing over there?
Yeah, I love my producer.
You should put a camera on him.
Yeah,
Make him,
Steve is one of the best out there. Everybody's trying to steal him from me, but you know, I'm not going to have ropes on him or strings on him. But he's very faithful and very good to me. So
I saw the chain. I saw the chain on the ankle.
Oh, I told you not to say that. See what I mean?
The stylistic choice. It's a stylistic choice.
You say something secretive and it comes out anyway.
Okay, I didn't mean to say. I meant to say her shoes are nice. How about that? Better? Did I save that?
Yes,
no?
you did.
Okay.
Yes. I got pretty cool shoes.
I know.
And you like them?
I'd ask to borrow them, but I don't think they'll fit. Look,
I've got to show these shoes. See, look, there's the shoes.
They don't fit.
They don't
Respect. I don't know how you women can do that.
I don't know.
Walking on a heel, like I stand on my tiptoes.
I did this all over Europe. I refused to wear the flat shoes, and I wore high heels and walked everywhere, all over Europe.
Are you European?
I am English.
You're English?
Yes, which is still European. We're very European. But I've travelled the world anyway.
So you speak proper English?
Yes, my English, I hope, is properly spoken. I hope so. I don't know. But
is mine okay?
Yours is wonderful. Excellent. Are you kidding? Absolutely amazing. You don't have. Josh does not have to have a silent movie. That's for sure. You've got a very good. You could do the background voicing of any of the documentaries and everything like that. You can do that.
Absolutely.
Too.
Why not?
So it doesn't ever have to be a silent movie. See, that's what you call sort of putting different things in.
So a different perspective.
A different perspective of what can happen and what can't happen. So you've just got to use your head. If you haven't got it around you, then try to find something else to use to make it what you want it.
Yeah, what she said. Women just
we grasp things.
You use both sides of the brain.
We do. Which one? The one back here.
Somewhere over here. Oh, that's my girlfriend. She knows. Yeah.
See, always. Well, it's always us women that women always want to sort of be women out there and control the world. We've always controlled the world. This is nothing new to us. We have always controlled the world. We just let the men think they are.
I'm starting to sink into the sea. You're making me feel
No, you could never, no.
I'm still okay?
We cannot live without men.
Am I still okay in your book?
He's more than okay.
Then I'm sitting up then. There we go. Look at that. But I will sit up now.
He's now sitting up.
All right. Shoulders are
all right, let's start the interview all over again.
Excellent.
I love it. Anyway, so how can anybody get hold of you?
Same thing, just Google it. Any search
George
engine.
Elias.
George Elias Presents. I have cards somewhere, but actually I have the microphone, so I gave you one actually.
Give me a card? Yeah, well, it's in my handbag.
They give you millions of them. It's fine. George Elias Presents. You can
George Elias
on any search engine. GEORGE.
I think I just called you Ellis, but his name is Elias.
There we go. My girlfriend off camera. It's all right, hon.
There you go.
There we are. George Elias Presents. I'm sure they could switch it around. Boomerang it. There we are.
Can they boomerang it? Yeah, there he goes. He's got it.
Shout out to your producer. Shout out to your producer.
Shout out to my producer. Steve always has it. Look at him.
Steve's a good man.
Absolutely.
There you go.
He's the best.
So you just literally type that in any search engine, and it'll lead you to everything. Facebook, the YouTube, Vimeo, Instagram. How many are there now? I don't even know.
I don't know how many. There's so many things out there right now. But also he has. You can always sort of talk to him about what fees are and how long it takes to shoot something and what the whole thing is, and it'll all be laid out for you, so there are no surprises. George,
I'm Vegas local, so if you see me anywhere, just talk to me, man.
Just say hello. That's all you have to do. Hello.
Oh, hi, Mom. Hi.
It's like people come up and say, "Hi, Ninon, how are you?" And I look at them and think, "Who are you?" Because a lot of people know me and I don't. Well, I'm on your Facebook. It's like I can remember 5,000 Facebook faces. Like,
hang on.
But I do try to remember,
there you are.
and I try to be courteous. But don't forget, as I always say, my producer says to me, tell everybody out there to subscribe. Did you subscribe yet?
Of course.
Of course.
I've been.
Oh, you've been. You're one of the good ones. He was one of the first 10, by the way. Maybe, because it was some time ago.
I think I might have been number 8.
Number 8. That's quick. Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host, and we will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.